The OnePlus 7 Pro was one of the most anticipated handsets on our list this year. We have been following OnePlus very closely and there is no way we could miss to review the first Pro variant from the company. Inside the box you will find the red cover in which there is a silicone case for the phone and a red pouch in which there is the SIM card tool and a user manual. Next up is the Warp Charger power supply unit. It is a little hefty, but you know what it brings with it? Very fast charging. Then there's the classic red and white USB Type-C cable. And lastly, there is the phone itself. So let's remove this never settle butter paper and you can see right here what an amazing back. Now OnePlus calls this one Nebula Blue. So this time OnePlus is using an AMOLED screen for its display. Now it's not just a simple AMOLED panel, it's a 90Hz panel, which means animations and movement look more fluid than they would on a 60Hz screen. It is also a curved edge display, which is first time on a OnePlus device. Now the back has a matte finish and is made out of glass, but still it does not support wireless charging. The edge-to-edge display trades the notch for a mechanical pop-up selfie camera. The back on the other hand has a standard wide angle and a telephoto trio with various resolutions and apertures. The bottom of the device houses a USB-C port, a speaker grill and a dual SIM slot. So there is no headphone jack, so you'll need to buy this dongle to use your headphones. On the right side of the frame, you'll find a power button and the classic physical 3-level switch to switch between your audio profiles. On the left side, you'll find the volume rockers. Okay, so now let's turn on this beast. The phone has the latest Snapdragon 855 and comes in 3 variants of RAM that are 6, 8 and 12 GB. It uses a 4000 mAh battery up from the 3700 mAh cell in the OnePlus 6T. The large battery life allows the phone to work for 5 to 6 hours on a single stretch on daily basis. The phone comes in 3 colors: mirror grey, nebula blue and the almond. So now let's jump into the camera section. The main sensor is a 48 megapixel standard camera. Then there is the 16 megapixel wide angle and lastly there is the 8 megapixel telephoto. Okay, so now let's take some shots. So if you look at the bottom, you can see there is a button through which you can quickly switch between the 3x zoom and the wide angle photo. Now according to me, the standard lens is probably the best. With the new 48 megapixel sensor taking in more light thanks to the pixel binning, the results are sharper as well as brighter. The 3x optical telephoto lens delivers quite good results too, and I did not notice a significant loss in quality. The selfie camera is where the OnePlus 7 Pro gets both interesting and surprisingly good. The selfie cam physically slides out of the device. We have seen this kind of mechanism in Vivo and Oppo phones, but this is first time for a OnePlus. The camera is a 16 megapixel f2.0 sensor and images are sharp and have great color reproduction, and the lens is wide enough to fit a lot of people in the frame. If you drop the device while the camera is open, it will retract back into the phone, keeping it from taking damage on impact. The camera closes extremely quickly and works every single time. So let me show you. You can see right here the camera is open, and now as soon as I drop it slightly and catch it, you can see the camera closes. And there is this warning on top which you can read. It asks you whether to open the camera again or close the camera app because a fault was detected. So if I press the open the camera again button, you'll see the camera opens again. Okay, so now let's go to the securities. The phone has an in-display fingerprint scanner as well as a face recognition. Now the problem with the face recognition is that there is a pop-up selfie camera, so we don't know how much time it would take to unlock with the camera going up and down. So first let's see the in-display fingerprint scanner. So I'll just enroll my fingerprint and it's done. So let's see how it works. Wow, that's really fast. And you know what I like more is this live wallpaper in the background. You see that spiral thing? That is amazing. Okay, so now let's go to the face unlock. So I'll just add my face right here. And it is done. So let's see how it works. I have a bad feeling about this because there is the pop-up camera. Wow, this is very fast. You can see right there. The camera just comes up and the phone unlocks instantly. I never expected the face unlock to be this fast with the pop-up selfie camera. But not bad. Okay, so now let's talk about the IP rating. So recently OnePlus posted a video on YouTube showing that the phone is waterproof. But the phone does not have a specific IP rating. Now one way to check that is to see whether the open parts of the phone have the red rubber ring. And if you remove the SIM card tray, you'll definitely see one. So why is there no IP rating? So OnePlus says that water resistant ratings for the phones cost you money. So what that means is that for IP ratings on a specific phone, some tests need to be done, and those tests require money, which indirectly increases the price of the phone. So OnePlus says that for us to get a cheaper phone, they have not done these tests on the OnePlus 7 Pro, but still they have taken measures to make a waterproof phone. Okay, so as I was talking about reducing the price, let's talk about the price of the phone as well. The base variant of the phone having 6GB RAM comes at a price of 48,999 rupees, and this goes as high as rupees 57,999 for the 12GB RAM variant. The OnePlus 6T was a great device for its price, but the story is different here as the prices have shot up, taking it close to Samsung's and even Apple. The only difference is that OnePlus's top-end flagship costs as much as the base variant of their affordable flagships. So with that said, I think this will be the end of my review and I'll see you in my next video.